Okay guys, I have clicked reset to the computer, so there is a 0 on the screen on the average consumption. Then we are going to change the buttons to use Eco Drive and EV hold mode. So take a look at the screen. We are going to Eco and then EV later. That means we are going to use only the petrol. So we did exactly 100 kilometers and average fuel consumption is 5.5 liters per 100 kilometers, and it took us like 1 hour 12 minutes. And what is interesting, we done 26 kilometers on the electric mode or on the electricity, 26 kilometers in that on electric mode. But as you can see, the battery status is the same, which means the vehicle just used the energy from kind of recovery or slowing down or braking or whatever happened. So that's very clever, that's very nice. So if you're wondering how much Ford Kuga consumes fuel on the highway driving between 80-90 kilometers per hour, then you know that it's around 5.5 liters. But of course, if you choose auto EV mode, then these results can be lower, and if you master your vehicle, then of course you will get better results than me. This is front-wheel drive vehicle. From 0 to 100 takes 9.2 seconds, and this is achieved by 2.5 liters Duratec 4 cylinders engine. This is PHEV automat. In total we have 225 horsepower and 230 Nm of torque. Top speed 200 km per hour. Big thanks to Ford Sulland Moss for lending me this vehicle. Thanks to them I could perform a real-world test and share the experience and results with you guys. And here you have it, MPG, fuel consumption. Ford Kuga, or as cabin states, takes 5.5 liters per 100 kilometers, 51 miles per gallon UK and 42 miles per gallon US. And that's the score where you run out of the energy in the battery, so then you're forced to drive only on the petrol. However, you still receive some energy from slowing down, braking, which means you can potentially reduce this score. And of course, if you have different region, different temperature, your score will be of course different. And going to the details, Ford Kuga is slightly better than BMW X1 and X2 and a bit worse than Toyota RAV4. But if you take a look to the temperature outside, Toyota had a bit better. Then average speed, Toyota was a bit slower, and also Toyota was tested on a bit smaller rings. All of that adds up to the fuel consumption score. The next graph shows how far you can go on a full tank when you run out of the battery. So Ford Kuga is a bit better than Mitsubishi Eclipse and BMW X1 and X2, but X1 and X2 has a bit smaller fuel tank. And what is interesting in this graph that BMW X5 had bigger fuel consumption, but because it has a big tank, it can really drive far. And that's being said, thank you very much for watching my video, and I see you in the next one.